Hi everybody. Good evening. Good evening. How are you doing? Welcome to my Saturday evening live. It's a beautiful evening. How are you doing? As you see the topic, let's talk about habits. What are some of the habits that you have, either negative or positive? So I'm waiting on some persons to come on the live. Let me fix some blows. Hi everybody. Hi, welcome to my evening live. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm waiting to see if there's anyone else. Let's give persons a few minutes. Share me out if you can. So we are talking about habits. So there are different types of habits. There are different types of habits, and we do them daily. Some of them are routine. So habits are routine behavior that we practice. We tend to practice them every day. There are things that we do, and it can stem to one habit, like different types. You have different types of habit. You have church habit, you have education, religious habits, you have education habits, different types of habits that you do at home, habits when you go at work. So there are many habits. So we want to talk about some habits that you have, either negative or positive. So let me explain again. So a habit is a routine of behavior that is repeated regularly and tends to occur subconsciously. Yes, so we do those things. We have different types of habit, and we do it without even thinking, like the way we think, the way we feel, and we do it repeatedly. So, for example, some examples of habits are, things you do in a particular context. But you have some persons who will smoke and drink with when they meet up with their friends, but they don't smoke at home. One person might have a habit of smoking a cigarette when they drink alcohol. Another person might have a habit of brushing their teeth before going to bed. Some people may not even brush their teeth before going to bed. So basically, a habit can be anything that is repeated enough times to become automatic. So things that you do every day. You know, when you get wake up in the morning, um, what is the first thing that you do, right? So for me now, when I wake up in the morning, yes, open up my beautiful eyes. Yes, so I stretch. So then I get up and I would sit up on the bed for about 3 minutes, because it's very um medical persons say that it's not good for you to, when you wake up, you just get up out of the bed and just stand up like that. Sit on the bed for a few minutes and allow the blood to circulate, because you're lying down for about 5 6 hours, right, in one position, right? So when you get up, whenever you wake, yes, so when you wake up in the morning, don't rush to stand up. um Sit on the bed for a few minutes, allow the blood to circulate, then you get up, right? So after I do that, then I'll go to the bathroom, do what I have to do, right? And then I do some more stretching. Yeah, so guys, what would you do? What can you do? What are some of the habits that you do? So let's look at some good habits. And basically, if you have children, you want children to doing these sort of things to groom them, repeat repetitively, right? So you show your kids how they should care for themselves, like that the brushing of teeth twice a day, dental hygiene is very important, right? And taking a shower, that is an habit also, right? How many times per day you think you should um take a shower, right? Some persons take a shower when it's needed, but for if you live in Jamaica, you have to take a shower at least twice for the day. And I think that is the hygienic way to go, at least twice um per day. I do welcome. How are you doing? Right? So, and it's healthy. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, my love. It's healthy. It's very healthy for you to practice. Hi, I know that you're from Indonesia, Dudu. Welcome to Jamaica. Welcome. So I'm talking about good habits, right? Thanks for the love, right? So we all, as I was saying, that we all have different habits, right? Either negative or positive, but and it's thing, habits are repetitive. Thank you very much, Dudu. Thank you very much. Who is it? I thank you, Jane Main TV. Welcome. Right. So these are the things that if you have children, you want them to develop good habits. You don't want you're welcome, my love. Welcome. So I'm talking about habits. What are some of the habits that you have, either negative or positive? So I was saying that when I wake up in the morning, one of the habits that I would stretch. You lie down in the bed, you twist and you turn and you stretch, and then you get up. I get up and I sit on the bed for a few minutes, about 1 to 3 minutes, so that the blood can flow. Then I would get up, go to the bathroom, do what I have to do, right? And then I was saying that if you have kids, you want your kids to practice good habits. You want your kids to practice good habits like brushing their teeth twice for the day, doing the hygienic thing, and everyone should, brush their teeth after a meal. Or hi, Sister Winnie, welcome, 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 welcome. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure having you here. Right? Go to the bathroom, do what you have to do. If you have to have your devotion, your morning devotion. So after what I do, one of my habits is that after I go to the bathroom and I stretch and everything, right, I would have my little devotion. I would read a scripture, a verse for the day, go to my daily bread, you know, read the scripture for the day, say a word of prayer, and then I would have my breakfast. But you can comment down below and share some of your the habits that you portray, the things that you do, right? Do you exercise every day? Do you pray when you get up in the mornings? What is it that you do, right? And I was saying that you have to take a shower, right? That's one of the habits that everybody have to take a shower, unless you're getting crazy, right? Even the mentally ill persons that you see walking on the streets, they would take a shower sometimes or the other, right? Eat breakfast, that is a habit. And washing. So you want to tell your child that very important. Wash your hands before you eat. And at work we would emphasize, 'cause with COVID and other disease, you would want to practice that whether you're a child or not. You want to wash your hands after you use the bathroom, wash your hand before you eat, right? Another habit, um healthy habit, good habit, is that you drink a lot of water. That is my problem right now. I don't think I'm emulating that habit at all. I fall back on the drinking of water, but drinking of water, very important, very, very, very important. Drink water and not soda. Leave the soda alone, right? If you drink a lot of soda, you know what is going to happen to you. For example, I was passing KFC about 15 minutes ago, and when I look at the price for KFC, I mean, KFC to me is for rich people now, because people who can afford it. When at the cheapest meal there is, I think, is about $7, 700 Jamaican dollars. Maybe you'd call that five US, thing like that. I promised myself that I would stop consuming KFC for a while, right? Because I realized that when I eat it, I was eating so much fast food. I realized that I start to put on weight. I start to having stomach issue. So I know that that's a bad habit. But the price that I saw for the KFC meal, it is a deterrence, right? It is a deterrence, because there's no way I am going to use my money and buy a two-piece of chicken for $1,000 again. I'm not going to do that. So at least I start to develop some good habits. Hi, Mountain of Inspiration, welcome. Thanks for thumbsing up the live. Thank you. Right. So we are talking about habits, either good habits, you know, or either negative or positive, and we want to lean to the positive sides. What are some of the things that you practice, you know, to enhance your being? All right. So I was at drinking water and not soda. You know that water is vital, and we cannot go without water. If we lean towards the soda, you know what is going to happen. We are going to end up with diabetes and all sort of other ailments, right? So I'm looking at good habits now. Hi James, welcome. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you. Right? So regular physical exercise. We should try our best to include, develop some good habits by doing some exercise, some physical activities. For example, this morning, I parked my car and I walked up the hill. That was very unusual for me. I was out of breath. So it shows me that I need to do more physical activities, because I drive a lot. So most times I am sitting. When I'm at home, I am around the computer doing some lesson plans, or I'm editing some YouTube videos. So I do a lot of sitting. So I have to find some way to include physical activities, and everyone should try to do some physical activity for your health. Very important. The next thing that I think we should do is to read something every day, and read. Right. So guys, so what are some of the habits that you have? I've been here talking. Share some of the habits that you have. Some habits that you have. Some things that you do routinely every day. What are some of the habits? 'Cause you have different types of habits. So as I said, read something every day. It's very important for you, for your well-being. Yes, read books. Yes, books that will inspire you, books that will make you grow mentally. At least 20 pages every day. Write mountain of inspiration. And I realize that most persons don't like to read anymore, and very important, because it develops your mental capacity, and it develops your cognitive. It's very, very important. We can't leave that out. If we don't have say for instance a book, you have the Bible. If you're a Christian, you read the Bible. Make sure that you read the Bible. The first thing that I read every day is my Bible, right? Then I would go towards my daily bread, and I read, and I at least I read every day, because as an educator, you know that I'm always reading, but I try to my best to read something that out of education, out of planning lessons for my students. I try my best to find a book, find something on the internet, the newspaper, read something that I can develop my mental capacity. I can motivate myself. I can um, get that new information to inspire, yeah, to inspire somebody, and to equip myself. So we have to do that. It's very important, and a lot of persons don't want to read. Again, they want to go and watch a video, but it's very important. The next thing is having some having family time is very important. We have to spend time with our family, right? It's very important. It enhances our well-being, to share. Your husband go out to work, your children coming in from school, your wife, etc. You know, have a little discussion after work, after everybody comes in, eat around the dining table, right? Ask, how is your day? How was your day? Share what, any negative or positive, and then you work on it. I don't know. That's what I would, some of the things that um, I would do. If you can share me out, guys, please do so. Yes, guys. So we have to enhance ourselves. That making those little decisions that we need to make in order to enhance our well-being, right? So don't forget that habits are that little small decision you make, and action you perform every day. Every day we do it. It's, as I said before, it's like a routine. Right. So anyway, guys, this live is not a long live. It's not a long live. It's just to engage with my subscribers. I just want to give a big shout out to my subscribers, for um, participating in my channel, allowing my channel to grow. It's because of you guys why my channel is growing. I continue to put out content um, that you like. I put a poll on my community tab asking what you would like to see me do more of, or any suggestion that you might have. I think I only see one or two responses. Good evening, Winsome. How are you? Thanks for being on my live, right? So we are talking about habits, right? Habits, negative or positive habits. Even doing YouTube here, us being on, thanks for the love, Winsome. Even us being on YouTube here, it is a habit, because it's something that we do routinely, right? If we come on every day, it's a habit, it's a routine. If we come on more than one time for the day, it's a habit. But is being on YouTube and you um doing your videos, is it negative? Are you sending out a negative content, or positive content that will uplift you, or content that will pull down persons? Those are some habits, and some persons have some very distasteful habits, but it's their habit. You can't take it away from them, because they're in that situation. Everybody habit is personal, right? As I said, that you're doing routinely. So if you get up every day, and as you wake up you start to cuss, it is curse. Let me say curse. You start to curse and you start to tear down other person. It has become a habit, and it is you, right? So you remember that a habit is something that you do routinely. And what I see on the internet is that some persons routinely, right, as they wake up in the morning, it's something derogatory about somebody, right? Yes, they start to tear down. I, you have some persons, I've never heard them or hear them or see they share something that is positive. It's always something negative. Let us stray from, you know, that sort of quote unquote habit, because in the long run it's going to hurt you, And when your children and your grandchildren and your great grandchildren, it's history, you know. Every person write their own history. You write your pathway, you're leaving your footprint behind, right? And there's a trail following you. So if you every day you come on social media and you start to, you're in the habit of tearing down persons, tearing down, take off persons clothes, I mean, it's going to hurt you in the end. So my advice to persons who enjoy that sort of habit, try to find a way to change. Do something positive. It's not too late. It's never too old to learn. You understand? Once you're living, right? Once you are breathing, you can learn. Take a leaf out of somebody um, that depicts or share positivity, or read some books that can help you to motivate and to spread the word of uplifting each other and spreading positive words. There's no way we can get up and do the same thing. Even though, as before I said, that habit is something that you do routinely, it becomes you. It becomes you. So let us try change. Let us try change. Let us, you know, let us not speak ill of each other because of money. And I realize, I always say to um, some of my colleagues or persons on in the YT stream. So you have, it's like you have two sets of YouTubers, right? You have the ones that they sleep negativity, they eat negativity, they want negativity, everything is negative, bad habits. And then you have the ones that will uplift and spread that positivity. We need the positive side, because you know we have children watching us, and children tends to pattern. You know, there's a saying that children live what they learn, right? So if you spreading negativity on YT and children, and I realize that persons like the negative things. Negativity sells, and it should not be so. I think we need to find a way to flip the script and don't spread negativity. And that's what I'm seeing. You look at those persons on social media who every day then come with them bagger self. Every day is a drama. Everything come out of their mouth is negative. You look at them, look at the views. Look at the views. So you can imagine 1,000, 5,000 person is feeding their mental capacity with negativity. And you look at that one person, or that five, say 100 YouTubers who are spreading positivity. Their views are like 100. Their views are like 20, 30. Low. And it should not be so. So if we want to grow a good Jamaica, because really and truly, I don't see any other country behaving like how Jamaicans are behaving on social media. It's only Jamaicans I see. It's very sad when some. Believe me, I when I look at the survey, I don't see the other YouTubers from other countries. I see they're having fun with their content. They go to a store and they blog, they find a positive topic and they talk about it. But us here in Jamaica, oh my God, it's always something derogatory. Always something derogatory. And it seems as if they make one lady, one lady their focus point. One lady their focus points. Look how many women in Jamaica. There are many other persons here like that person, but guess what? You find out that the persons who are below, they think their mindset, they have a negative mindset, so they keep on drawing down that person. But guess what? If I were like those persons, I would look and say, if I hate the person so much, I would not talk about the person. If I hate anybody, I'm not going to talk about them. But the persons who hate that person, they keep on talking about the person and watching that person elevating. Look at the habit of that person. There's this famous woman in Jamaica. I will not call the name because I'm not into name calling. But when I look, I say them people are fooling a man. I so me say to myself, because guess what? Them sit down and then watch out this lady lifestyle. Meanwhile, she's doing good things, good habits. But you know what I would do? I would try to emulate some of that good habit so that I can do well too. The more they talk about this lady, is the more the lady rise and the more they go down. But in life, my fellow viewers, let us emulate the good habits. Hi, Joyful Julie. How are you? Let us emulate good habits. Let us spread good words. Let us spread good news. Right? And let us not focus and feed on negativity. Let us aspire to be the better version of ourselves. Oh, you just finished your live? Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let us aspire to be the better version of ourselves, right? Let us develop those good habits so that we can we can grow our community. Persons can emulate us. So if you're going to come and be all negative and putting on a negative show, that is not going to take you anywhere. At the end of the day, people are going to look down on you, right? People are not going to want to associate. I am now monetized, my good friend. Wow, congratulations, Joyful Julie. Welcome. I'm so happy for you. I am so happy for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's good news. That's the best news of the evening. Congratulations. Congratulations. No, right. No, Joyful Julie, now the work starts. The work has just begun for you. And you will see that you will have to work harder than usual. Yes. You have to work harder than usual. Is that, the easy part is playing the videos. Even though it was challenging, but the easy part was just, turning on your video, forget the watch hour, have the long live 7 6 hours, then make somebody play. But that was the easy part. But the easy part, the art. Yes, I am monetized. I from February. Hi Leah. Hi Leah. Welcome. I have been monetized from February. Joyful Julie. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Winsome. Oh, Winsome is saying congratulations to Joyful Julie. And Winsome is also monetized. Guys, connect if you don't have each other. Connect. I always encourage persons to connect with each other when they come on the live, because that's how our community grow. So we connect with each other so we can visit each other live, you know, and share with each other. I am so excited. Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Leah? Trust me, I thought when you know, I thought when I was monetized I would be excited. I would be over the moon. But guess me never so excited. God no. But it glad, but I was happy but not happy. Me say, oh yeah, thank you Jesus. Me not fi do no more long life, but I was not over the moon. How hard is it to make the 10, Leah? It depends on who you have that supports your life, because you have the different thing like the super chat, the super thanks, and the super sticker. If when you have your live and persons send you um the super thanks and super sticker, it would be easy for you to get the $10, right? And you have some persons who are generous. So when you get the $10, you know that that's the easiest way. The next way is if your videos are making the 1,000 mark, 'cause you have to get 1,000 or more, and also the ads. Persons need to watch your advertisement. I'm not seeing the option for the sticker. If you are just monetized, you have to wait a little. YouTube will give you, if you're going in YouTube Studio, they will indicate to you when it is available. You will see ready. You see something mark ready. I just okay. There you have a new friend, Joyful Julie. Winsome H is a very nice person, very supportive. Her live are nice. Trust me, she's a good speaker, not like me. She has nice topics, so you can join in. Right. Oh no, blue. Oh, hold on, hold on. I'm coming. Welcome, Moon Vlogs. Let me go to the. I'm using my tablets. Hold on. No blue jackets. You want jacket? Let me see. Hold on. Let me make it easier for you. Where's my live? All right. So I'm going to give you some blue jackets so you can move around. So you know that the blue jackets, it's temporarily moderate for moderators. Um, so you have two types of moderator: standard moderator. All right. So you can move around easily. So type something now, Joyful Julie and Winsome. You should be blue. All right, there you go. So you're cooking, Joyful Julie. You're cooking. Okay, awesome. Moon Vlog. Are you still okay? All right. So there you go. So you can move around. You can move around and get to know each other. It's very important. That's how we grow our stream. Our You're welcome. You're welcome, Moon Vlogs. You are so welcome. So as I was saying, Joyful Julie. So you have to wait if you were just monetized. You have to wait until YouTube give you the notification in. the studio, so they will inform you, they will keep you. Does LS pay more than video uploads? It depends. It depends on the crowd that you have on your page. It depends. It pays anyone, but it. I would encourage you to continue with your live. I would encourage that you continue with your live, because it also help with your views. But they go hand in hand, but persons prefer to watch a video. A video is shorter than the live, because sometimes a live is maybe at least 1 hour. Since I've been monetized, I don't do long live. I'll probably go, the most I'll go is 1 hour. But you can make money from both, because what I see on YT, a lot of persons make money from doing live, because not everybody has the time to go out and do videos. So any one of them will do, but it's easier. But what you can do is, like, when you have your live, you can cut like the highlights, like highlight like a 5 minutes out of it, something that is interesting, that 5 minutes, and then you can use that as a video also. Yeah. But trust me, the process is tedious. Or there is Moon Vlog drops her link, and she's saying that Joyful Julie, you can return. Right. So guys, I was talking about habits. What are some of the habits that okay, I can see that, Joyful Julie, that you're still here. What are some of the habits that you have? Habits are things that you do every day, negative or positive, but I prefer to lean on the positives, the positive side. I was talking about earlier on, before you came on, about how persons have bad habits on YT. They like to run with negativity and, you know passa passa and all this, something that is not good for our children, because we don't want our children to come and emulate the negativity. Okay, come life. Okay, Moon Vlog. Joyful Julie will get back to you. She'll get back to you, Moon Vlog. Joyful Julie is very supportive. um Winsome, Moon Vlog is saying, okay, Winsome. Yeah. So, as I was saying, that we don't want our children to come up and to be like us, adults, in a negative way. Let us try to develop the habit of spreading positivity, and let us cut out the war on the internet, because that is not good at all. That sells Jamaica, and put Jamaica in a bad light. You know, put Jamaica in a very bad light, and we want our children, to develop up here. Positive, spread positive word. Just imagine, you turn on one live, and you and your child sit down and appear cursing and bad word and all this. So what you think? The child is going to start to do the same thing too, right? But teach our children, all right, the good habits. When you wake up in the morning, you know what you do. You pray. Yes, you pray, have your little devotion and thing like that. You show them the way forward. Have little discussion, positive. Let us start sell positivity and not negativity. You get what I'm saying, guys? It no work. It not go work. Trust me, because if I see somebody cursing, And then something that you're not gonna believe me. I am walking far from you. It cannot be that you're on the internet, you're cursing and you're tearing down. And then, can you imagine women cursing women and telling them about their reproductive area, and you have the same thing too? And you have daughters too, and daughter-in-laws, and you have mothers too? Oh my God. It is sickening. And I just hope and pray that one day we will see a turnaround. Persons are saying that there cannot be no peace, but yes, nothing is impossible when you put God in it. And I don't hear anybody talking about they're praying. I don't, they're praying against, you know, this thing. Yes, the internet is there for you to put up anything that you want to put on it, but how you think people look at you? How do you think people look at you? And I see something going on, and I'm speaking, I have to speak indirect because I don't want to be drawn into certain things. For example, at school, if we are selecting the prefect body, prefect body, head girl, head boy, monitors, and what monitors, would you select, if you know that this boy or this girl every day she come to school, he or she come to school, then pop big fight a go on in a lunchroom in a the class every day, them a fight, would you select that boy or that girl for head to represent the school? I remember the school is a community. No. So you have to look within yourself. No matter how that that boy and that girl is helpful in class, but look at your character. You have a dirty character, a bad character. So therefore, you cannot be elevated because of your bad character. Even when you're moving mountain, if your character bad and you have a bad personality, there's no way you can be promoted. And if it's a gift that you're supposed to get, there's no way you should get a gift until you have change. Yes, persons can change. But when you change, you have to come out and you have to admit, say that I was not, and apologize for the way how you used to behave. And persons must start see that change within you before you are placed on a pedestal. And, right? And what I am seeing now on social media, you can't be getting a trophy. You cannot be getting a trophy for fighting and cursing and classing people the worst way, the nastiest way, um, every day, every minute, every second. You could have sweep out the classroom 10 times. You could wash down the place a million times. No, the words that comes out of your mouth defiles you. And if that principal, hi, hi Deshaun on the track, and if that principal or that teacher thinks that because you are helpful or your teacher's pet, you should be elevated at the highest level. I disagree, and that person who wants to elevate you is just like you. It's just like you, and that sort of thing I don't support, and that's why society cannot be better, because there's a puss and dog, and not have the same look, or purses what good for the goose not good for the gander, that sort of thing, right? So if when you look at some persons and say some persons be derogatory, right, and that person cannot be not supposed to be elevated. It cannot be that because this one um doing this and doing that, that person must be elevated. No, you are wrong. And those persons who are planning that event, they need to go back to the drawing board and get a mantra, get a mission statement, get the rules, because there should be a criteria for nomination. There should be some criteria, and the world, it should, that criteria should be placed on the internet, because I know when I am giving monitor, there's a criteria. You have to attend school regularly, you have to participate in some clubs, you have to behave a particular way in order for you to be promoted. But in light of what is happening, oh, you have three daughters, moon vlog. Okay, awesome. So you have your daughter, so you know that you have to train up your daughter, in the best way that you can. But in light of that, in that situation that I see happening, I don't know if there's some monetary gain. There must be some monetary gain, because it cannot be that Mary, hi Shakela, how are you? It cannot be that Mary did call the puss black, and now Jane come call the puss black, and Jane I go get the trophy. Meanwhile, Mary never get the trophy. It can't work so. And if persons on the internet, or even in, you can place this scenario in any little thing, and you can play it out. It cannot be. So if one person never get it because the person behave a particular way, you cannot give the other person. You have to go back to the drawing board, and you have to go and prick the criteria and say, internet or world, this is the criteria, and you have to adhere to the criteria in order to get the promotion, in order to get the recognition. I have never seen this in all my life. And I've seen students who we have placed in higher ranks, and as them slip, as they behave a particular way, they are going to be stripped. And I just think that society need to apply those things. You cannot behave a particular way and yet to be getting the ice. I am sure on Heritage Day, if you know, in Jamaica here we have, you know, Heritage Day, where they give out awards to persons, to our unsung heroes. Okay, thank you, Winsome, to our unsung heroes, right? You have to be a role model. You have to be a role model if you are going to get a particular achievement or a particular award. You have to be a role model. The government is not going to give anybody any award for who behave derogatory, who tear down people. No. Go back and look, people. Look on the internet. Look at persons who get a High Achievers Award. They are role models. Me never see no people that get award for cuss and trace. All when you're doing good in the neighborhood. You have to tie everything together and say, yes, it's a package. Okay, yes. Yes, please like up the live, guys. Thanks. Like up the live. Yes, thank you, Winsome. Yeah. You have to make it balance. It's a package. You can't curse off your neighbor, right? And then Sunday morning, you gone pan the pulpit, gone preach, and them highlight you and all this. It ain't no work so. It does not work like that. And we have to emulate good habits. Good habits. Lord have mercy. When the day of judgment come, the day of judgment, in terms of persons, grandchildren, and great grandchildren, are something that you have to do. And when they draw for your record, and then check the internet, and then you say, but wait, I know you wanna trace off Miss Reed over there, so Miss Reed, may I use your name? Shakila. I know you did tear off Shakila clothes and and went into every crevice and every corner. The day of judgment is coming for those persons on the internet who continues to spread a negative. God have a way of expose. Of course, the day of judgment is coming. Hi June, how are you? And then they're going to start to bawl and say me sorry, and then they're going to try to um take down the videos. But I tell you, whatever you place on the internet is history. You're leaving a paper trail. You are making your mark. You are selling yourself. What are you selling yourself for? Is it to uplift persons or to tear down persons? Happy you're doing okay, June. Welcome. What is it? What are you gaining from that? It cannot be that you're willing to sell your soul. That means, if you're the cuss and the behave on the internet dirty and nasty for money, that means you'll sell your soul. It means you will sell your soul. Because if you just do it, and I say, I know me that just true because of the internet, why me the behave so? No, it's you. Is what is inside of you. What is inside of you coming out. Oh, Shakira is saying, yes, nothing is ever really deleted from the internet footprint. Yes, you are leaving your footprints. You are leaving your footprints. And believe me, I say some persons are going to be so sorry. Winsome is saying hi to you, June. They're going to be so sorry because remember, some persons foreign minded. What if what if you need to go to a country, and God forbid if some medical thing, and you're supposed to be granted a visa, and when they look at your social media profile, they see how you discriminated, right? They see how you tear down women. They see how you tear down men. You are going to not be denied that privilege. And I wish one morning when I wake up, it would just go away. But it takes a collective effort. It's not a one-man show. And you have to have the mindset for it to work. For the change to come. And it can happen, because I don't hear June on her life tearing down anybody. I don't hear Winsome tearing down anybody. We all find something positive to talk about. So on to the other people them. Why is it they can't find something positive to talk? Yes, it's your platform. And you can chat anything that you want to chat. But remember, we have children. Are we thinking about ourselves? YouTube is not just for ourselves. It's for our audience. And yes, our audience is different, but what do we want our audience to take away from what we are saying? Yes, June, we have to keep it clean. What do we want our audience to take away? Do we want our audience to take away when you go and tell somebody about their mother? Speak something negatively about their mother, their family member? Is it that we want persons to take away? Or we want persons to take away, say, okay, I went on June live and June was speaking something, to uplift me. So I can use that as an example. June, there is Winsome Age. You can join her. Come on, man. We have to practice better habits. Let it become a routine. Just like how we get up every day and we know so if we brush our teeth, we know so if we wash our face, we know that we must breathe a word of prayer and ask God to cover us throughout the entire day, our family, our community. Why is it that we can't find something positive and talk about? Right? And then you have the bloggers. If we speak something positive, the bloggers not going to thief away content, and say, journey with Jackie Houston say practice better habits. No. But if Shakila go say, say journey this and journey that, something negative, then we carry it. Okay, Winsome, gonna do during the live. Okay. We need a better Jamaica. We need a better world. And we should all work to make this world a better place, to make Jamaica a better country. And these are some of the things why crime and violence and wars cannot stop, because of the words that we utter out of our mouth, because words are powerful. Whatever we speak, it's out there. Let us practice good habits. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it was a pleasure having you all. Yes, thumbs up the live, guys. It was a pleasure having you all on my live this evening. Remember, I have a premiere coming up at 6 p.m. this evening. I would love for you to thumbs up my premiere. Join me 6 o'clock. It was a pleasure talking to you about good habits. Let us continue to practice good habits so that our children, our grandchildren, our neighbors can see the positivity in our internet footprints. God bless you. Peace out. And see you on another live. Bye, guys. See you later. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye, everyone.